Hello, Mr. Angkur. Good afternoon in Indonesian. Welcome to University of Raharja.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon.
Okay, thank you very much. Really, all of us in University of Raharja very happy to meet you in this class, Mr. So, please maybe say hello to our student in University of Raharja, Mr. Angkur.
Okay. So what is this course is about database and business intelligence.
Okay.
Am I audible?
Hello.
Hello, am I audible?
I think. Wait a minute, Mr.
Very good. Well audible. Thank you.
Audible. Okay, fine.
Miss Alfie.
Yes.
When our class is begin, so I need your help to record our discussion, our class. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
That's already recording.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So should I start?
Mr. Angkur, let me introduce you in the short time maybe to our student, and then you can begin in the class.
Okay.
Okay.
No issues.
Hello, everybody. Thank you, Mr. Angkur. Hello, everybody. Like I have informed all of you that our class today will be conducted by Associate Professor Mr. Angkur Sains from India. He is a close partner with Mr. Professor Untung Raharja. So before he begin the class, I would like to inform all of you about Associate Professor Angkur Sains in the short time. Let me share the short curriculum paper about Associate Professor Angkur Sains. Wait a minute. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay, everybody. Associate Professor Dr. Angkur Sains, he is working as chief AI scientist at SAINI Advanced Technology India. His area of research and computer virology, including machine learning, and then he is fantastic researcher, because he has written more than 100 research paper, and he was worked as reviewer and editor in more than 15 conference and journal. So I think she is very fantastic researcher, and today he will deliver about business intelligence of decision support system in our class. So, Mr. Angkur, this is your time and this is your screen. Please conduct our class to our student in University of Raharja, Jakarta in Indonesia. Please, Mr. Angkur, this is your time.
Okay, so can you see my screen?
Okay, clear.
Okay. Is it visible?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So let me start about. So thanks for your kind introduction. First of all, so my area of expertise is computer virology and artificial intelligence. And as per the requirement of the course, today I will talk about the business intelligence, as it's related to your course. So moving to the first slide, so we will discuss about the basics of the business intelligence. So before understanding business intelligence, there are few terms written in the slide: data visualization, processing and aggregation, and data. So first of all, we talk about the data, because whatever we are doing on the top of the data. So what are the different sources of data? Twitter, Facebook, uh, even online classes, it's also producing the data over the cloud. And other than this, there also other than this, your marketing platforms, you are purchasing goods from different sites, Flipkart, Amazon, and all these things. These all these things are producing the data. YouTube channels are growing with a very fast pace, and on the top of it, there is data management, there is analytics, and so many things are involved. So the first and foremost point is the data. So data is in 20th century, data is basically in this century, current century, the data is coming from different sources. And now the researchers are thinking, even the community of computer science is thinking, and already have thought, I should say, about the data management. The one first part is the data management, and the second part, how to use this data to extract something meaningful. Because first of all, we need to manage the data. If we don't have the data management techniques, then we can't do anything. But once the data management part is over, because database is a very conventional thing, we are doing database management from file management, we move to database management. So we are doing it from decades. But inferential science, where we take inference from data, it's new. It's not very new, but from last 6 to 7 years, we are talking about it more. And now, with the advancement of technologies, with the advancement of high-end machines, we are talking about it more, because we have the capability to process the data, to extract the inference, and all these things we can do with very fast pace. So as per my understanding, and as per your understanding, it's very common to understand about the data existence nowadays. Now the second point is, what is the volume of this data? Has some features. What kind of features? We understand data is coming, it's very common. Even the 5 year or even the 10-year-old child can understand that the data is coming, because children are also using mobile phone, they are watching different serials, etc. But there are some attributes. What are the properties of this data? Even I talk about the first property is size. What is the size of the data? If you talk about the data, very first most question is, what is the size of the data? Data can be in megabytes, it can be in gigabytes, it can be in terabytes, petabytes, exabytes, and even more. So the size of the data is increasing with very fast pace. Because if I talk about if you think about the YouTube, how many videos are getting uploaded on daily basis? It's a very big number, because there are millions of channels, and new channels are being created on day-to-day basis. So many videos are coming. So think about the data management technique of the YouTube, because it's very common. That's why I am talking about it. Everyone is using the YouTube. So think about the data management technique. So the first question about the size of the data. First question about the data is, note down this. First question is, the first attribute is the size. Okay. Then the second attribute is velocity. Data is increasing, data is coming, but what is the velocity? What is the speed? For example, again I talk about the YouTube. Videos are getting uploaded, so the data is coming. Large amount of data is coming. It first attribute is the size. We can say that in every second, 1,000 petabytes are coming. 1,000 petabytes data is coming. The second question is the velocity. In next second, in next frame of time, what is the speed of the data? Next second, the amount of data is increasing or decreasing. After after 15 minutes, after 20 minutes, after 1 hour, after 2 hours, what is the statics basically? So it defines the velocity. It defines the velocity of the data. Okay. So the first part was the size, second part was the velocity, and third part, can anyone guess what can be the third property of data? Any student? Any student or colleague? Third property. It's the variety. It's the variety, type of the data, whether it's structured or unstructured or semi-structured. What is the meaning of structure? If you see data in Excel file, it's structured. There are some basically column name. Okay, there are different rows, so it's structured. But if I talk about your WhatsApp chat, is it structured? It's not structured.
Not structured.
Yeah. So it's the basically the type of the data. So I talk about the three important properties. I call it triple V. Triple V. Triple V means first V is volume, second V is velocity, and third V is variety. So these three things are very much important. If you get idea about these three things, okay, if you understand these three things perfectly, then we can discuss ahead. Okay. Is there any question here at this point of time? Anything? Any question? No question. Okay. Are you getting my voice? Am I audible? Are you listening me? Following me?
Audible, sir.
Yes.
Loud and
Okay.
clear.
Yes.
Okay. Very good. Very good. So these 3 points are very much clear to you. So data is the new oil. Everyone is talking about data is the new oil. If we have the data, we can do wonders. So why data is important? In the database, you are reading the properties, atomicity, consistency, isolation, durability. I think you have read about it in this subject. If we manage the data, then we create the tables with the different queries. After creating the tables, we can join the table, we can merge the table, we can extract information from the table. These things you have already understood. But we are talking, we are one step ahead now. If we talk about the business intelligence, so why data is the new oil? Why data is important? Because think, all of you are using the different mobile phones. You are doing the internet banking. All of you are using mobile banking. Most of you are using basically different ERP softwares of different universities. All of you are using that. All of you are traveling from one place to another. You are using different apps. You are in your mobile phones. Your location tracker is there, that is tracking your location. So you in itself is the source of the data. So the third party who is collecting the data can estimate can model your overall behavior. If suppose I am the service provider, I am the service provider, then I can track your location with the app. Suppose I have the app and you installed my app, fortunately or unfortunately. And if I have, if I took the access, if you say, na, you click, I allow this, allow this, allow this, you allow everything. So I have the access of your location. I have the access of your basically your transaction activities. I have the access of your personal gallery pictures. So I can do so many things with that data. I can estimate your behavior. Similarly, and in YouTube, you have also seen, if you view specific kind of videos, then it also suggests those kind of videos only. If you are motivational, if you watch motivational videos, then your suggestions will be like that. In shopping websites, if you are looking for some kind of t-shirts or something like that, then the suggestions will be like that, because they are modeling. Because with the help of data is coming from your browsing activities, from your when you are onboarded on the platform. So whatever you do, based on that data, based on your presence, they model the they model your behavior. And Further, they use that information to to flourish their business basically. Okay, to flourish their business, they use this data. So all companies, basically, if I talk about the companies related to the shopping sites, the companies like Netflix, the companies like traveling sites, hotel industry, they all these companies are doing the business analytics, or the term has refined basically business intelligence or business analytics is the old term. That exact term is the opinion mining. Search over the internet after this lecture. There is one term called the opinion mining. So the researchers in the community call it opinion mining. So the first point is very much clear. The data and all these things are very much clear. So in this triangle, you can see that the last point we have understood lots and lots of data. We have understood the different angles of the data. We have understood the need of the data. Now the second part is the processing and aggregation. Once the data is there, you have understood the properties of the data. The second part of the aggregation means the collection. How will you collect the data? Data is coming from different sources. There can be different angles of the data. So how will you aggregate the data? Collect the data, then only you can process. No, suppose you have the data, either you will arrange in some kind of software, or you will use some CSV files, you will use some Excel files, or you will use some kind of another kind of technology to manage the data. So that is called the aggregation of the data. You aggregated the data, collected the data that is coming from the different sources, or it may be uni source from single source. Data is coming, okay, from for a period of time. So data, you have understood data. Data has been aggregated. Now the last type is the topmost apex of this triangle is the data visualization. So you have the data. So now you need to visualize the data. What is the need of visualization? So visualization can be done with the help of flowcharts, with the help of graphs, with the help of pie charts. You can do the visualization. So what is the need of the visualization? What is the need of the visualization? The need of the visualization is to understand the properties of the data. If I visualize the data, for example, I collected the data of your marks. Okay, marks of your last 3 years or last 2 years. What are the grades you are getting in different courses? And I plotted the histogram, simple histogram or any kind of graph. So what information I can get? Who is the topper in the class? What are the top 5 students? Who are the top 5 students in the class? What are the bottom 5 students in the class? So I can have this kind of information from your class. Okay, so for example, out of this, what other kind of information I can have? Suppose there is one company in your campus for the placements, for the job. So with the help of that information or graph, I can easily, if I am the basically I am the HR. Okay, so I can easily look at the graph and can estimate how many students will appear in the round 1 of the interview. So that's the benefit of the data visualization. This is simple example related to your basically related to your context, but in the larger scale, if I talk about the stock market, then the data visualization is very much helpful. If I talk about the basically security domain, okay, security domain, if I designed any graph from the data, so I can find out the outliers and all other things, all these kind of things basically. For your transaction activities, we can for the transaction activities in different part of the country, if I draw the graph, so I can estimate from which part of the country maximum transactions are happening, from which part of the country minimum transactions are happening. So if I identified the areas where the transactions are not happening, what does it mean? Customers are not putting interest on my platform. Then I can ask my marketing team to work there, because I identified weak reasons, okay, weak areas. So that's the importance. So that's the importance of the visualization. So we visualize to get the information, okay, to get the information related to amendments, we want to amend. Why we want to amend in our current process? Because we want to improve. If I have the company, if I have the startup, if I have the company, if I am getting the data from the visualization, then I can improve, okay, on my weak areas. So now come to the definition of all three parts are clear. We have the idea about the data. We have the idea, we got the idea about the aggregation. And after aggregation, we do pre-processing and data visualization on the top of it. So what is the definition? What is written in the on the PPT? Business intelligence involves the theories, techniques, technologies, okay, that changes the raw data into meaningful and useful information for business purpose. Now I think this information is very much clear. The input is the data. First step is the data. First step is to identify the data sources. Second step, to collect the data from different sources. In third step, arrange the data. In fourth step, visualize the data. In fifth step, you may have some kind of analytics. In sixth step, take the business decision. In sixth step, what will you do? You have everything. Now you will take the business decision. What to do, what not to do with that kind of information. So that is the overall journey of the business intelligence. So business intelligence is include the theories, techniques, methodologies. So now we have understand what is business intelligence. Now the second, what should be our second question? What should be our second question? What are those theories? What are those techniques? How can I apply something on data to get information, okay, that is relevant to my business, okay. So to understand that, you have to understand what are the different techniques, what are the different algorithms, okay, because there are two things here. We can write codes in Python, in Java directly to extract information, to visualize as well as to extract information. Second part is that there are some tools available in the market, okay, some tools. So in tools you directly upload the data file, and whatever inference you want to take or whatever basically visualization you want to see, you can directly have that kind of visualization, okay. So there are two things. So depends, if you are from business administration side, means you are from management side, non-technical, then you must go for those tools. But if you are from technical side, if you are doing some technical course, then you must try to learn language, okay, and by using some programming language, you must read data, and you must visualize it, transform it, try to take inference out of that, okay. That must be your goal, okay. Now second slide we move ahead, okay. Now I think business and any question at this point of time, anyone? No question?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So we move to the next slide. So this slide is containing some graphs, some histograms, some pie charts. Okay, few words are written: reports, data repositories, different systems. So what is the purpose of this slide basically? As I was talking, in previous slide, that the purpose of data business analytic business intelligence is to infer some kind of basically information, so that we can draw something useful, okay. So how will we achieve? We will achieve with the help of these kind of visualizations. So it can be pie chart, it can be histogram, it can be some different kind of graph, okay. It can be some kind of report also. So from report we can also extract some kind of information. So I think, how many of you are comfortable in Python or Java? How many of you are comfortable in Python? Have you heard about it, Python language? No one have heard about Python? Python is very common language.
Yes,
We do.
Not
Thank
very
you.
expert.
You are expert in Python. Very good.
I'm Java.
In Java. Okay, okay, okay. So okay. So you are so you some of you know Java and some of you know Python. It's fine. It's fine. So if you know Python or Java, then it's very easy to draw the graph. Then it's very easy once you have the basically data. So in the upcoming lectures today, I will give you the basic definitions and all these things idea. Then in the upcoming lectures, I will show you in Python basically. I will show you in Python how to basically design all these kind of things, how to design different graphs, how to write code. So I will teach you uh, in basically in upcoming lectures. Okay. So now the point is that what is the difference between different graphs? Basically, there can be histogram, there can be dotted graph, there can be pie chart, there can be box plots. So we will also understand the data visualization techniques. If there are different data visualization techniques, then what is the need of different visualizations? When pie chart is required, when histogram is required, when box plot is required, or etc. When other things are required. So we will evaluate. The need. Okay. Later in the next slide, there are two words: reporting, data discovery capabilities. So once you generate, okay, from the data, you applied, you aggregated the data, you did the data visualization. On the data visualization, they are talking about the data discovery capabilities. So what is the meaning of data discovery capabilities? Because from the single data, you can have n number of outcomes. You have different outcomes. You have different conclusions. So how many conclusions are possible? So they are talking about the data discovery. So it depends how we look at the data, how we process the data, how what is our need, what is our requirement, and at extent uh, what extent we have the capabilities. Okay, it depends upon our capabilities also, because there are two types of data. If the data is small, then it's very easy to work. But if we talk about there are different types of data. Let me give you the example. One data can be in the form of image, just like your face, your facial image, the image of your house. So the data can be in the form of image. Data can be in the form of sound. As I am talking to you, you are replying to me. So this is the data in the form of voice. Data can be in the form of videos also. You are watching videos on YouTube, or you are watching me, you are watching your faculty members, etc. So data can be in the form of videos. So if the data can be in the form of text also. You have text files, your data is written. So when we move from text file to image, then image to noise, then noise to video, the complexity of data increases. So if I talk about the video, so video contains voice, video contains image frames, and within the image frames, there can be large amount of information within a single. If you watch any movie, so within the single frame, there can be different objects within the frame, different dialogues. Okay, there can be different things. So an enormous amount of data is there when I talk about the video. So what is the point? What is my point in this slide? Data discovery capabilities means, first point is what kind of, if the data size is small, just like text file, then we can have the simpler algorithms. And at the same time, less processing power is required. Suppose if you want to process the file of 50 KB, then very less less processing power is required. But at the same time, if you talk about the file of 100 GB, so 100 GB is very big. So first of all, in your normal laptop or computer, it will not work. You need something big memory. If you want to apply analytics, you may need some kind of GPUs. Okay, GPUs you need to apply some kind of inference if you want to apply. So the complexity increases with type of data, with size of data, and okay. So this is one of the constraint. So this is one side of the problem, and another side is that suppose you have the resources, you have sufficient amount of money, so you collected you have the, you gathered data with the help of some data engineers. You have sufficient money, so you purchased very good laptop with GPU, with very high end memory. Okay, you purchased. But the third point is that you cannot buy, that is the skill, a skill of machine learning, skill of deep learning, skill of data mining, skill of artificial intelligence, or we can say in the context of this course, the skill of business intelligence. Okay, the skill of business intelligence. So you must have the skill also. Skill means you must have the knowledge of the programming language, and in that programming language, how can you write the algorithms? What are the different algorithms that you can choose or opt to apply on that data? You must have that knowledge. So once you have that knowledge, then only the resources will work for you. Otherwise, resources are just the dummy pieces you have, but there is no point because you can't do anything. So this is the this word discovery, data discovery capabilities. This discovery capabilities means it's talking about, this word is talking about the resources, resource availability plus presence of skill. Okay, skill capabilities also, that the magnitude of the skill, what kind of skill magnitude you have to process the data. Okay, now moving to the next, we move to the next slide. So now this is the table. Okay, top 10 CIO technology trends. So there are different technologies. With the passage of time, different technologies come into existence. 50 years back or 60 years back, even we don't talk about the computers. In 1947, you wonder about it. Okay, in 1947, William Shockley discovered the transistor. William Shockley was a scientist. He discovered the transistor in year 1947, and we are in year 2020. In such a short period of time, we have reached from transistor to supercomputers, from high-end GPUs. Now, any one of you can purchase a laptop of good configuration having GPU. You can do high-end analytics. But in 1947, we only have the transistor, and he got the Nobel Prize for that. So transistor is the smallest unit. Okay. After the transistor, after 1947, after the discovery of transistor, researchers found that if we arrange transistor into the silicon wafer, then we can form the ICs. We called it the integrated circuits. ICs. So what is the capability of IC? What IC can do? IC can perform different kind of operations, simpler operations. With the help of IC at that time, we can do simple operations like addition of two numbers, subtraction of two numbers. Later, after IC, after the discovery of IC, integrated circuits. And what is integrated circuits? If we fabricate more than one IC into the single silicon wafer, then it becomes the IC, integrated circuits. Then after the integrated circuits, researchers developed the microprocessors. Microprocessors, have you heard about it? Microprocessor. Your CPU, your computer has a CPU, central processing unit. Microprocessors were developed long time back. So who developed the microprocessor? The first microprocessor. Who developed? I think all of you have heard about it. The company name Intel, 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 Intel 4004. First microprocessor. Intel made the first microprocessor, 4-bit microprocessor. After that, 8-bit microprocessor came into existence. Then Pentium 1, Pentium 2, Pentium 3, Pentium 4. These machines came into existence. After that, 32-bit microprocessors. Then 64-bit machines, 64-bit CPUs. And after that, supercomputers and all these things, okay, are under development, and we have the machines, high-end machines. So this is the journey basically, from where we started and where we have reached today, where we are today. So it's the long journey. It's the long journey, very, very long journey. Okay. So there are three important parts. The first journey was from transistor to supercomputers, transistor to ICs, integrated circuit, to microprocessors, then microprocessors from 4-bit microprocessor to 64-bit microprocessors, to the GPUs, to the supercomputers. This was the one path. And another path was the microcontrollers. One thing is microprocessor, another thing is microcontroller. Microprocessor is just like the processor of your CPU, of your computer or laptop. What is microcontroller? Computer on a chip, just like your washing machine. All of you wash clothes with the help of washing machine.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, yes.
I want to ask, sir.
Yeah, please. I was waiting for your question. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. What is the biggest data analytic process on business intelligence?
What is the biggest?
What is the big data analytic process on business intelligence?
Okay. What is the big data analytics? Okay. What is the big
Yeah.
data analytics? Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So what is big data basically? So in the first slide, I was talking about the three properties of the data nowadays. So if any data has volume, velocity, and variety, then it's called the big data. Okay. Smaller big data means its size will be big. It will evolve. It will change. If it's 1 GB, then after 1 minute, its size will increase. After 2 minutes, its size will increase. And third type, it will have the variety. Sometimes it will be structured, sometimes it will be unstructured. So most of the real world data is like that. That is called the big data. And what is analytics? Analytics means the second phase is how we manage this complex data. So there are technologies in the database system. You normally talk about the basic database management tools, but to manage this kind of data, you need advanced technologies. What is the name of that technology? Is Hadoop. HADOOP, Hadoop. You need pig, you need hive, HIVE, hive. So these are the technologies. Spark, these are the technologies. So with these technologies, you manage the data. And the third phase is, once you manage this big data, you can take inference out of that. So for that, machine learning, deep learning, data analytics, data visualization, data mining, opinion mining, these terms and techniques are there. So it's the overall package. Okay. Any another question? Anything? Is it clear to you? Is it making sense to you? Hello? Hello? Am I audible?
Okay, correct.
Yes, you're audible.
Okay. So, so what you understood? What is your name? What is your name? What is your good name?
My name is Evana.
Ifana. Okay. So Ifana, what you understood? Can you repeat what I said?
Yeah.
Okay. Please repeat. So others, your colleagues can also understand. Okay. It clearly.
Okay,
So
thank you.
what I said. Okay. What I said. Repeat it, please.
Halo, Mas Evan, silakan diulang beberapa hal yang disampaikan oleh Mr. Angkur, please, in English, please.
Gimana Pak?
Mr. Angkur minta Mas Evan jelaskan beberapa hal yang sudah dipahami Mas Evan, tapi bahasa Inggris tentunya. Singkat-singkat, silakan.
Pertanyaan yang tadi ya.
Okay. Anyway, I am not getting your
Ini
language.
kurang kedengeran di jalan, sorry.
I'm not getting your language. Okay, no issues. No issues. So it's good. You
May I
must.
ask you, may I ask you, Mr. Angkur?
Yeah.
Okay. According to your explanation,
Yeah.
at slide 2, maybe you can show me slide 2 again. Slide 2, Mr. Second slide. Okay.
Second.
Yeah.
Okay. Based on this graph, according to your experience, do you think what is the hardest part or the difficult thing in this BI step? Is it processing, visualization, aggregation, or what? What is the difficult thing?
Okay. So
What is the hardest part of this graph?
What is processing, aggregation, or what you said? Visualization. So what is the hardest part? Okay.
Yes. According to your experience.
Yeah, as per my experience, the hardest, basically each phase has its own significance and complexity. If I talk about the data gathering, it's also not easy. Data preparation, it's also not easy. So you can't compare. Okay. We cannot compare the complexity. Okay. But as per, because it will be biased. Okay. If I say because I am a AI scientist, okay, for example. So if I suppose I say the analytics part is tough. So if I am underestimating the efforts of data engineers, they are collecting the data. if I talk the data collection part is more basically more tough or more complex, then I am underestimating the effort of the data aggregators who are aggregating the data with the help of their code, with the help of techniques. So each phase has its own significance and has its own complexity and has its own role. But as far as my experience is concerned, then the more time taking process is the last process, inference part, data pre-processing and visualization. Because for pre-processing, aggregation and visualization, for data collection, basic skills are required. For example, if I ask you that I want to create a software, okay, for crops analysis in Indonesia, crop diseases analysis in Indonesia. There are different kind of crops in your area. So there are also diseases are associated with it. So you can go to the different farms and click the images. So data collection is taking effort, but for collection of data, very specific skills are not required. So as per my experience, data collection requires the least effort. Second level of effort is required by the processing and aggregation. Because once the data is there, I have, for example, 100 million images. And the most complex part is the visualization and inferential part. One phase is the visualization, and another part is to extract some useful information out of it. Then the third part is the most critical part, because for that you need some specific skills. You need high-end programming skills. You need the machine learning are required for that part. So this is the basically the comparison. But in general, we can't compare. Okay, in general, we can't compare. Yeah. Anything else? Anything
Okay,
else?
sir, clearly, thank you.
Okay. Okay. So we were here. So I was talking about the ICs and the transistors. Was it clear to all of you from where we were and where we are today? From simple transistor to these complex systems. Okay. So what is my agenda? Basically, I want to connect you with the journey. Okay, with the overall path. Then only you can understand the significance. Okay. So my point is that yeah. So I was talking about there are three parts. The first part is the microprocessor, then microcontroller, then special purpose processors. So these things have been developed with time. And now you can see the top 10 categories, different technologies, just like mobile technology. Second one is circled with red color because we are focusing on it. Analytics and business intelligence. Then cloud computing, desktop and storage virtualization, collaborative technologies, IT governance, legal applications, customer relationship, security technology, social media computing, ERP, service-oriented architectures. So these are top 10 technologies. Top 10 technologies means everyone is talking about it. Okay. Everyone is talking about it. Just take example of some technologies like mobile technologies. Like nowadays mobile technologies are flowing like anything. Okay. Just wait. Okay. These technologies are flowing like anything. Why? Why? Why these technologies are flowing like anything? Because or because now the computation has converged from desktop or computer or workstations to mobile. Now you can do most of the things on your mobile phone. If I talk about internet banking, you can use desktop as well as your mobile, but you will prefer your mobile. It's easy to use. You can open your ERP, check your attendance, check your course progress on website as well as on your mobile app. So most of the things you can do in your mobile phones. So mobile technologies are growing with very fast pace. Previously, we talked about the antivirus security in desktop workstation servers. Now the security is very high concern on mobile devices also because we are doing so many things. So mobile technologies are growing with very fast pace. I am skipping second part because this is the topic of discussion. I am moving to the third, cloud computing. SAS, software as a service, infrastructure as a service. These things have been provided by the cloud computing. In the Google also, Gmail also, you use the basically the Google Drive. You use Google Drive to store your files and all these things. So cloud computing is the second revolution, another revolution, where if you don't have the resources, you can deploy, you can transfer everything on the cloud, and the computation is happening on behalf of you. And so many things are happening where you are getting infrastructure, third party infrastructure and all these things, because you can't have everything on your premises and on your laptop. So you need the cloud support. Third is the desktop server and storage virtualization. So it is related to the storage virtualization means you are uploading data, you have the data, you are transferring it into some remote place or server. Okay, so it's a kind of virtualization. Okay, you have the access, but you don't have it on your device directly. Okay, collaborative technologies. So collaborative technologies means sometimes if I talk about the blockchain, AI, so sometimes you see that blockchain, AI are merged together to get some kind of output. So the technologies collaborate, okay? Hardware and software collaborate. So technologies collaborate to create different kind of effects. After that, IT management technologies. There are so many IT technologies like e-governance technologies used in e-governance and so many things, okay? Legacy application modernization. So what is the legacy? Legacy softwares, legacy companies. Have you heard about it? Legacy means old companies, those companies who are using the old technologies, old infrastructure, old project management techniques. So for their modernization, so many technologies are coming nowadays. CRM, customer relationship management. So different tools are there for CRM. Okay. Security technologies. This is very important area. Security, because data is coming, everything is online. Your identity can be cloned. Okay. Your voice can be cloned. Your fingerprints can be cloned. Your retina can be cloned. So many things can be cloned. Your password can be cloned and is spoofed. So security is very, very important concern. So to understand the hacking techniques, And to develop the antivirus engines and all these things come under this security technology. Social media and computing, okay, Twitter trend analysis, tweet analysis, sentiment analysis, these all things come under this. ERP, I think all of you know ERP software. I think you use it for your college, for your lectures, where you can see your attendance, your college, your lecture schedule. Okay, so that's the kind of the ERP. Okay, your marks and semester results, report cards. So that's the ERP. Your faculty members, your professors can see their presence also, their different structures, their promotions, everything on the ERP. So ERP is the big thing. Okay, it's used for the management. It's used for the managing the resources and activities within university or in industry also. We have the ERPs, different kind of ERPs. And in the last, the service oriented architecture. So service oriented architecture means there are some add-on softwares and facilities that we can use on the top of it. Okay, and or by merging one or two technologies that I was discussing. And the now in the last, we talk about the analytics and business intelligence. So it's circled. Okay, it's circle means now this field, basically analytics or business intelligence, is interfering with all other things. If I talk about cloud, then cloud, on the top of the cloud we are using analytics. In mobile technologies we are using analytics. In IT technologies we are using analytics. In security technologies we are using analytics, even to predict whether this file is malicious or not, whether this event is secure or not. So we are again using the analytics, business intelligence, these kind of things. Are you getting the point? So these kind of things are very, very crucial, very, very crucial. So whatever you are reading, this thing, this is the burning point, burning issue of IT field. So if somehow you develop your skill, your expertise in business intelligence, machine learning, deep learning, artificial intelligence, then all of you can be placed in a, all of you can get very good position. If you are, you need some good job. So there is very big scope, not only in Indonesia, but globally. I am sitting here in India. So in India, there is big scope. If I talk about the US and European countries, very, very big scope. In European countries, they are talking very hard. They are talking very hard about it. Okay. Are you getting the point? Any question
Mr.
from?
Ankur?
Yeah.
Mr. Ankur?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not get the point about that value less than $500 million. What is the meaning of that value, or company, or what?
Okay. So left part is clear. What is the meaning of this? What is the meaning of these technologies? Okay. So this is the less than $500 million and 500 to $1 billion. Okay. So what does it mean? It means the, and what are the different numbers? So different numbers means if any investor is there, okay, investor is there, basically we are talking about the CIO technology trends. So see, technology trends means investors are investing at, in every 10 years, in every 5 years, the mood of investors change. Okay, mood of investors change. How it change basically? How mood of investor change? They invest in different areas, different amount. Suppose I am the investor and I have the fund of $1 trillion. Suppose I have the fund of $100 billion. Okay. And why? And being an investor, I will invest where my money will be doubled, okay, in minimal time, doubled or 10x, 50x it will be. So this is showing the numbering, the priority. Priority means for the bracket of 500 to $1 billion, the number one priority is going to the analytics. Analytics and business intelligence has reached at the highest priority. And for the lower, less than 500 million slots, investors are interested, but at second priority. Okay, for mobile technologies, because mobile technologies are also emerging, so 500 to 1 billion bracket, it is on second priority for investors, and less than $500 million, it is on first priority. And similarly, other techniques, priority wise, priority 3, priority 4, priority 5, priority 6, priority 7, priority 8, priority 9, priority 10. So these are the different priorities. If you are the investor, you have the money in your pocket. So where will you go? So you will invest money in the burning technology. What is the basically recent issue? Because from there you will get the money back very fast. So remember, in the industry, who is the investor? He needs money. He is not bothered about the technology. So as a engineer, all of you are engineers, all of you are the technocrats. You love technology. So for you, left side is important. Left side means you must have the knowledge that what is the burning issue, but what is the technical meaning of all these points and how can you learn? How can you learn? I am talking about today business analytics, data, technology evolution from transistor to supercomputers, or from these different technologies are there, and what is the significance. So your next question in your mind must be, what can I do? How can I learn business intel? I have understood what the business intelligence is, but how can I learn? So I will teach you in upcoming lectures. Don't worry, I will teach you all the tricks, techniques. Okay, what is happening across the globe, across the world, what is happening in this domain, I will teach you. No issues. Okay, so this is the next slide. So next slide, what this slide is saying, Gartner product business intelligence and analytics will remain the top focus for CIO through 2017. So this is the very old snapshot. So Gartner is one of the leading company. Have you heard about Gartner? Gartner. Even in the COVID time, Gartner published so many reports. In the COVID era, Gartner is a very renowned company. Just like Google, Microsoft, they are good in different domains. Gartner is domain is the information provider. So they publish the reports. Okay, so reports related to different technical points, different technical parts. Okay, so as per the Gartner, what Gartner is saying, what is Gartner? Gartner is the world's leading information technology research and advisory company. What is the logo? What is the basically the tagline? We deliver the technology related insights necessary for our clients to make the right decisions every day. So Gartner produces the reports, as I said. So based on these reports, you can have different kind of insights. Suppose you have the company related to the oil industry. So, and you want to apply analytics and business intelligence in your industry. So you will ask Gartner, I will pay you these many dollars and do the market research and prepare the report for us. Will artificial intelligence and business analytics will be suitable for our industry or not? What are the consequences? What are the positive points? If positive, then how much growth can we attain in 1 year if we invest $100 million, sorry, $1 million? So what is the growth prospects in the industry? So Gartner is responsible for this. So after this lecture, search about Gartner. So in the next lecture, I will ask, what did you search about the Gartner, this company, and download the reports. There are so many openly accessible reports on the over the internet. So if you type Gartner Business Analytics Report 2020, Gartner Artificial Intelligence Report 2020, Gartner COVID and AI Research Report 2020, so you will get so many PDFs. You can read, very interactive and interesting PDFs are there over the internet. Okay. Next slide. So as per the Gartner, what Gartner is saying, that business analytics. So Gartner is a big company. So what Gartner is saying, that the business analytics will be on the focus for investors. What does it mean? That this will be the best, one of the best technology. In 2017, they said. Now in 2020, it is the one of the most demanding technology. And for next 10 to 20 years belongs to the AI, business analytics, machine learning, deep learning, for next 20 years at least. So these things are very, very, very important. Okay, these things are very important. Are you getting the point? These things are very important. So as per these things are very important. Ask from you guys. So what are you looking? What are you seeing in Indonesia? What is the scene of artificial intelligence, and what is the seriousness among the basically industry persons, or in the courses what you are reading in the university, and what are your experiences related to business intelligence, data analytics, and whatever I am talking in Indonesia? Anyone wants to share his experience, his or her experience? Anyone?
Ankur, sorry.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm sharing for my project in relate decision support system. May I question? Sorry, I need your advice. Let break down it first. Yeah. My project is to decide this candidate eligible to accept in our company. Topic about human resource. So
Okay.
First, we have a different data. First data, we have an Excel maybe, and then we have a database. Let's say we have a SQL server database or Postgres SQL or anything. And then we have a cloud computing because resource data from the other application, mobile phone, website, or Google Drive. Yes, maybe Google Drive. And how to processing and aggregate. Sorry. In slide 2, maybe please. In your slide 2, yeah, second slide. Nah, processing and aggregation, and how to your experience maybe step by step to collect this data and your experience. I need your advice. Thank you.
Okay. So how can we aggregate the data? That's your question basically. So see what happens for this. We have the advanced technologies, just like I said, the Hadoop. Are you aware about it? Hadoop, HADOOP, Hadoop. It's the extension.
No.
Okay. So
Yes.
so there is technology that is called Hadoop and Pig and Hive. Please note down this Hadoop, Pig and Hive. I will drop here.
Can you type in chat room?
Just wait. How can I type here? I am looking. How can I message to you?
Yes, please. Because I very.
Is there any option here?
Maybe you can spell slowly about Hadoop.
Oh, Hadoop. Okay, thank you.
I am not finding the option of writing, messaging you. Where's the option? Can you guide me? How can I write something?
Already sent by Mr. Henry, Mr. Ankur.
Okay, I am typing. HADOOP, Hadoop.
I see.
Wait, are you getting the message?
I think you can typing on the chat column.
Yeah, I am typing now. So these are the technologies.
Okay.
These are the latest technologies. Even you can earn millions if you know these things. So because freelancing nowadays, everything is connected. There are so many open projects. These are the basic things, and on the top of this, you need Python and R. These are the things on the top of it. If you know all these things, then the game is in your hand. Then you can do wonders. First part is for the data aggregation and all these things, and last part is for basically the analytics.
Okay.
Is it fine?
Right.
Okay. Now should I move ahead?
Okay.
And I also want to drop one more thing. Okay, so everyone who is present here, okay, so I have few in the next lecture. Please prepare few things. Okay, first is I will write there. Yeah, in chat box for students. For students, I am also typing. What you need to do? Can you install Anaconda? Install Anaconda software. Have you heard about it? Anaconda software?
Yes.
Okay, so please install it once.
Sorry, Mr. Angkur, we couldn't see your chat.
Okay, you couldn't see my chat. Okay, this is going to the Dr. Henry. So, Doctor, please, can you share these assignments, these things with the students? Hello, Dr. Henry, are you there with us?
Hello, Mr. Angkur.
Yeah. Are you with us?
Yeah.
So can you share these things with the students? Because they need to install this Anaconda software for the next lecture.
Okay. I will share.
Yeah,
I will
so
share.
please share this thing with the students so that we can proceed.
Okay. Hello, everybody. My
Yes,
student.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can you read the message from Mr. Angkur?
Yes, we must install Anaconda, I think.
Anaconda.
Yeah. Anaconda, yeah.
Anaconda.
Currently, we already install Anaconda from Pak Arko. Said the first time we go college because we learn the Python with Pak Arko.
Okay, so you all of you already have it. It means that.
Yes, we are.
Maybe
Very good. Then it will be easy for us to coordinate. Next time I will. So all of you are comfortable in Python. So next time, what can I do? So I can for visualization at least. So how to read the data file? Firstly, how data file looks. I will guide you how data file looks. Then how can you read the data file? Then how can you apply the visualization and then inference? So I will teach you practical part.
Thank you.
Okay.
Very interesting.
Mr. Angkur, can we use the Google Colab? Because if we use the Anaconda, is maybe.
Can we use what you said? Google Colab.
Google Colab, maybe, Mr. Angkur already.
Yeah, you can use the Google Colab. Yeah.
Google.
But why Google Colab? I think why not Anaconda? I did not get the point.
The public maybe.
Maybe something wrong with Anaconda, maybe, or
no, there is no issue with Anaconda.
No issue.
No issue. What you said?
Okay,
what you said? What was the issue? I did not get your point. What was the issue?
Using Google Colab.
Using Google Colab. What is the issue?
But no issue is
no issue.
No issue if using Anaconda. Yeah. No problem.
Yeah, Anaconda is faster because in your laptop rather than in collapse through the Google connection. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So it's fine. So let's move to the main part. On the PPT. Okay. Again, I move to the PPT. Now I am on the slide number 7. Can you see the slide number 7?
Yes.
Okay. So again, this slide is putting circle on one thing: augmented analytics. Okay, augmented analytics. There are so many technologies, just like autonomous things, digital twins, empowered edge, blockchain. I think all of you have heard about blockchain, smart spaces, immersive experiences, AI-driven development, ethics, quantum computing, etc. So as per the Gartner report 2018, these things are the most latest advanced technologies. So in the next lecture, at least read about all these things. Okay, just 2-3 lines, 1 line, watch any video on these technologies. Digital twins, for example, blockchain, smart spaces. So being a computer science enthusiast, all of you must have the idea about these techniques. Okay, so now the circle is there on the augmented analytics. So have you heard about this word, augmented analytics? Have you heard? Anyone have any idea? Augmented analytics. What is augmented?
Just heard augmented realities before. Not analytics.
Yeah, augmented reality. Yeah, very good. Augmented reality you have heard, but not augmented analytics. Okay. So what is augmented analytics? It is the basically use of the technology, that is deep learning and artificial intelligence. But what is the meaning of argument? Okay. What is the meaning of argument? So argument means how people explore and analyze data in analytics. That is called the argument. How people explore and analyze data in the business platform, BI platform. So business intelligence, by using business intelligence platform, how I analyze the data. Okay. And what is analytics? To understand that part so that we can automate it. Suppose I am the engineer. Okay. I am the engineer. So I have some kind of skills. I have my perception. So based on my perception, my knowledge, I am exploring the data. I am doing so many things. Okay. I am doing so many things. So how my perception came into existence? Because I learned so many things. So if I want to automate myself, the overall part, that is called the augmented analytics. To automate the human presence. Okay. Putting analytics and finding the inference out of data. Okay. That is called the augmented analytics. So did you get any picture of it? Did you get any idea what I'm trying to say? Anyone? Hello? Hello?
Connect again.
Yeah. So so did anyone get the meaning of this term, augmented analytics? Anyone?
Augmented analytics, we can use machine learning with.
Yeah, you can use use of machine learning, but you are using machine learning based on your intelligence. Na? You have intelligence. That's why you are using machine learning. So if I want to replicate your intelligence, but replicate your approach of applying machine learning, that is called the augmented analytics. Your approach, you are a data scientist, for example. So if I want to augment, I want to apply your approach, replicate your approach of putting ML or AI over data. That is called the augmented analytics. Okay. Fine. Any doubt? Any question? Another term that is written there is the empowered edge. Anyone have idea about the empowered edge? Have you heard about the edge computing? Edge computing. Anyone have heard about edge computing?
Computing.
No, edge computing. So previously what was happening? Okay. Previously what was happening? Everything was running either on cloud or on some high-end devices, etc. Okay. But what is the issue nowadays? The issue is that everyone is looking on mobile phones or on edge devices, just like IoT devices or some Arduino or some lightweight devices. So everyone wants to do computation either on iOS or on Android or on IoT devices, Arduino, etc. But what is the bottleneck? The bottleneck is that these devices have limited battery. What is the limitation of your mobile phone, your tab? Limited battery, limited power, limited space, limited processing capability of the CPU. Your processor, your mobile phone also have the processor, na? Either it's iOS or Apple, it's also has the processor, but it's very much limited. It's very much limited. So edge computing, what is the empowered edge meaning? What is the empowered age meaning? Hello, just wait. Hello. Okay. Hello. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay. So I was talking about what? I was talking
Empower
about
age.
yeah, empowered age. So your mobile have the limitation. Your mobile phone has the limitation. I talk about the limitation of battery, limitation of storage, limitation of there are so many processing power. Your laptop is very much stronger as compared to your mobile phone. Laptop is very much stronger. So what can you do basically? What can you do? We can't do anything. We cannot enhance. We cannot make it very strong. But demand is moving globally. Everyone wants to do all the things on the mobile. That is called the edge computing. Okay. So now what is doing, even you have you heard about the TensorFlow Lite, PyTorch Lite? Have you heard about it? This term, TensorFlow Lite. TensorFlow, TensorFlow Lite. Have you heard about it?
Have not, sir. Repeat again, sir. What?
TensorFlow Lite. TensorFlow Lite. TransFlow, TensorFlow Lite. TensorFlow Lite.
TensorFlow for the Android, like?
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
Okay.
No. Yeah, it can be used on Android, but what it is? Have you heard about it?
But
no.
Can TensorFlow Lite using, because if I using for the face detection, we must use the GPU, right?
Yeah, correct.
So how if I using in the Android GPU is maybe small, not like the in the server.
Okay. So what is the need of this TensorFlow Lite? Can you tell? What is the need? What is the need of TensorFlow Lite? So basically, the Google and all the big companies, all big companies are coming up, basically with some technologies so that we can compute on edge devices. They are coming with technologies. Okay. So how can we compute on edge devices? So we have to make our models light. We have to make our programs light so that it can work there. It can consume the limited resources and can work there. So there is one project running on Alphabet Incubator. There is one project name is Attendex. I think some of you may be aware about it. Some of you may be aware about it. Attendex.
Yes.
There is one project running there. Okay. So on Attendex, so there is one app where you can register your face and mark your attendance over the mobile phone, over normal Android and iOS phones. So that is the edge computing. Everything is happening on your mobile phone. So how is it happening? Because we have modified the algorithms, we have optimized the algorithms in such a way. Okay, we have optimized the algorithms in such a way so that it becomes easy for the mobile phones, Android or iOS device to accommodate these things. So we have created the things like that. Okay. So that is another thing. There's another part, okay, that is running over your university. Some students and some teammates are helping us to find out some issues related to the app. So that is the edge computing. So have you understood the importance of the edge computing? Now we talk about this edge computing in context of the business analytics, business intelligence. So when we talk about the business intelligence, okay, then whatever inference or whatever analytics we were doing on high-end computers, if we want to do all those things on our mobile phones, on IoT devices, or sorry, on an Arduino, on some lightweight embedded devices, then we have to use the edge computing. And even the Google and Facebook, these two companies are working on a very large scale, for edge computing. So I will also share some videos with you. So Professor Dr. Henry, can you listen me? Dr. Henry, can you listen me?
His laptop is on trouble. He'll got to group the Zoom immediately.
Hello, Professor Henry, can you hear me? He's your
Currently,
last
Mr. Henry not
His laptop is
available
trouble,
in
sir.
here.
He's not here.
Yes.
Not here, sir. The laptop is trouble.
So I just want to say one thing. So we can have one WhatsApp group kind of thing. We can have one group where I can send you some content over these technologies, some videos, some content. So so when we meet again, so during that period, for between the gap of 2 lectures, you can watch those videos and read the content. So it will be very much easy for all of us to move ahead. Are you getting the point? So we can have one WhatsApp group. So I want to ask with Professor Henry, because he will.
Okay,
Yes,
okay,
noted.
sir.
We'll be able to talk to Mr. Henry.
Who is there? Who can help me? Who can form the group? Is there anyone who can form the group after the lecture?
Maybe Miss Alfia Koirunisa can help you.
Okay, Dr. Henry is not with us, but the Maribola. Okay, you are there.
Yes, Mr.
So yeah. So you can help. You can help.
Maybe Miss Alfia can help you because.
Okay. Because this lecture series will move ahead. Okay, we will have 8 to 10 lectures. I will interact with you around 8 to 10 times at least in upcoming months. So I need to share the content, some videos, some information, so the students can learn from that. So that's my purpose. That's the purpose. So
The point
anyway,
is, you want to make a group, isn't it, sir? Group for us, for you to share.
Yeah. I want to form the group, but it will be formed at your end, because I don't have your mobile numbers, contact numbers.
Okay.
So I can't form the group. So your faculties, okay, your team will do it. Okay, someone from there will do it. Okay. So we talked about the augmented analytics. We talked about the edge computing. Now the third term in this slide is the blockchain. I think this term is very much common in Indonesia. I have heard a lot about blockchain. So how are you aware about it? The need of blockchain? Are you aware about it? What is blockchain? Anyone from the class who wants to answer what the blockchain is? No one. Suppose let me give the example. Suppose I am taking your lecture. Okay. So for example, there is one student, okay, and I am selling something, okay. So for example, I sold my house to any one of you, and you paid me the 100,000 USD, and I gave me my car, okay. For example, I gave my car to you, I sold my car to you, and you gave me 1,000 for a USD, for example. And day after tomorrow, when you came to me, give me the key of the cars, I denied I said no. You did not. I did not. You did not give me the money and etc. So do you have any proof? So you will show that in this paper you signed, but I say that this sign is forged. This is not my sign. Then you have to go to the court. You will hire some lawyer. You will fight with me. Then the chances are very hard. Okay, the case will run in the court for 2 years, 3 years. Then after 3 years of struggle, you may get or may not get. This is the scenario. This may be the case. This may be the case. And suppose the second case, suppose you are saying that you have the degree of doctorate or you have some degree, okay, and you joined one company, for example, you joined Google, and you reached to the HR department for the joining, okay, you showed your degree. So suppose I am the HR, so how do I know that this is right or wrong, whatever you are showing to me? You have the piece of the paper, no? How will I validate? One thing is that I call to your university, but they will not directly reply. Then I will send the document hard copy by post. Then they will receive. Then I will pay the fees of document verification. Then they will reply. And how many employees are there in Google? Very large number. If I do this, generally this is the process, but it takes too much time. Blockchain is the solution. Blockchain is the solution for these kind of problems. If we do any kind of transaction, secure transaction, okay, authenticated, if you want to authenticate, if we do transaction using blockchain, it's highly secured. If I issue you a certificate using blockchain, if I provide you certificate using blockchain, it's highly secured because it can be verified very easily and no one can forge it, no one can cheat. So that's the power of the blockchain. That's why everyone is talking about the blockchain nowadays. So what are the advantages of blockchain? What are the advantages of blockchain? So I talked about 3 things. First is the secure identity. You can secure the identity, secure the transactions, secure documents. So these are a few advantages or few things, okay, related to the blockchain. Okay, so if you use blockchain, so you can have some kind of certainty in your mind. I did this transaction, it can't be forced. If someone issued you degree, you will be assured, you will be satisfied enough, as well as the third party who is taking you, who is absorbing you as an employee, that it will become easy for them to verify also. Okay, and the third part is the identity. Suppose I am saying that I am Dr. Ankur Best. What is the proof? What is the proof? In the beginning of the lecture, Professor Henry told me about this. I have done this, but what is the proof? Okay, it may be fake, it may be real, but if you put my name on the Google, you will find about me. This is the one way. This is one of the basically the methods to verify my identity and my profile, etc. But the concern is that to validate my identity in different ways, in different manners, okay, in different manners, okay. So there are so many tactics required. There are so many tactics required. So blockchain is the solution for that. So remember these 3 points: identity, validation, secure identity. 3 important applications that I told: secure identity, secure transaction, secure document. These three applications are the most hited applications. Either company is working for something related to the transactions or money related thing using blockchain, either for document issuing some kind of document using blockchain, or securing identity using blockchain. 99% companies are doing this, and remaining 1% companies are doing research. They are developing platforms for blockchain, Ethereum, etc. There are so many platforms. On the top of it, we can do all these things. We can create blogs, we can transact, we can do all these kind of things. So 1% companies are doing the research R&D. Okay, is it making sense? Any question? Is it making sense? Anyone?
Excuse me, sir. Can I
Yeah.
have your phone number for adding you on a group class?
What is your name?
My name is Alfie, sir.
Okay. So I can I drop it on chat box?
Okay.
So I think you have to take permission of your professor, or can you do it directly? Do you have the permission?
Yes, sir. I have told Prof. Henry before.
Maybe I can share your number to Miss.
Thank you.
So I sent it. Okay.
Okay,
On
thank
the
you.
chat box. Okay. So any questions, anyone? If there is any question, then I would like to answer. Anything? No questions. So can I ask one question? Anybody can answer. So what is your course basically? What is your course title? What is the degree program? Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so okay, from the group, that is the one point. So do you have any question related to the blockchain? No questions. So okay, I was asking one question. So what is your course basically? In which course you are enrolled? Degree program. What is your degree program? Anyone can answer. Anyone?
Program ya.
Decision support system.
Bukan yang business intelligence.
Business intelligence. Yeah.
No. Business intelligence is the topic. What is your course basically? Degree program. What is the name of the degree that you are pursuing?
Magister Teknologi Informatika.
Okay. So after forming the group, I will share some actually videos. I will share one assignment, a small assignment. Okay. So all of you need to complete it before next lecture. So okay. So if you have any questions, you can ask. Last 20 minutes are there, na? 20-25 minutes.
Okay, Mr. Ankur, I have one question. Yeah, my question is currently the COVID, right? So we have the data maybe is different, the pattern, because data transaction is maybe small, and how we handle in machine learning for the fraud detection, maybe 2 years ago, the transaction will be the hook. So how the changing pattern in the machine learning, because it's currently is the COVID, so the transaction is small, but maybe 2 years is COVID is done, so the transaction maybe the bigger. How to handle the machine learning, the different pattern.
Okay. So how machine learning can read different pattern? That's your question, na?
Yes, correctly. So
okay. So in machine learning, basically there is one phase that is called the data pre-processing. Data pre-processing. Once we have the data, suppose I have the data of sound, I have the data of transactions, I have the data of oil industry. So data will be in different formats. So data pre-processing part is there. So in the data pre-processing, what we do, we look at the algorithm program. So any program can accept only any specific type of input. So we have to convert our data accordingly. For example, there is one program that is taking original image and noise. So we have to manage data accordingly. So that's the again the data engineering part. Okay, is it making sense to you? So we do it manually. Okay, we modify the data, and you are saying that there are so many transactions. Then how will we do it? So there are not every sometimes we do it manually when the data size is small. If the data size is large, then we can write some kind of program, Python script, to convert the data, to modify the data accordingly, because in the transactions all the time data will be of same type. Are you getting the point? Data will be of same type, na? If the transaction is happening. Okay.
Okay. So the data is the data set will be the update. Will be the update, right?
No. Yeah. So yeah, data set. Yeah, we will pre-process the data. If data is directly coming from the source, then in the intermediate we can write some kind of program. In the middle we can write some kind of program. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. That program will transform data as per the requirement of our algorithm. That's the crux of the process. Any doubt, then you can ask. We can discuss. Okay. It's the open platform. If any doubt, I will discuss. I would like to discuss.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Akur.
Okay. Anyone else? If you have any query. Okay, all of you become curious. Okay. You must have the inquisitive. All of you must be inquisitive. Then only you will explore more things. Everything is there. I am just the torch bearer. I will just show you the path. Rest is up to you. You can ask me 100 questions. I will keep on answering. But you have to implement everything. Whatever content I am giving it to you, okay, whatever instructions I am giving it to you, you have to follow. Then only you will grow. Okay, I think it's sufficient for today's lecture. Okay, we will meet again. So Professor Henry will share the schedule with me. We will meet again. Meanwhile, I will share some information in the group. Okay, so watch those videos and read some important blogs, and we will meet again maybe next week. Okay, next week same time. Okay, guys, take care and have a nice time.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Angkur.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Guys, jangan leave dulu, kita lakukan absen dulu ya. Tapi untuk mahasiswa tamu dipersilakan.
Terima kasih Bu Alfi.
Terima kasih Bu Alfi. Saya tamu.
Thank you.
Terima kasih Bu Alfi.
Vio, kamu live Vio. Kamu.
Danunya udah pergi Vio.
Ya Vio. Kita selfie dulu. 3, 2, 1. Di Vio apaan sih? Oke guys, sudah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh my God, my goodness.
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Bye. Oh, thank you.
Tapi yang nanya nggak dicatat ya? Dapat SC kan?
Yang nanya nggak dicatat dapat SC, tapi ini di record. Jadi nanti Alfi akan upload ya. Tagih ke Pak Henry ya SC-nya ya.
Itu yang lagi di bawah nggak jadi.
Aku tanya Bun, tapi aku nggak direct. Aku
Dili.